Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the beneficent. We're about to start our program now, so I'd like to first of all take this opportunity to thank you all for taking your extremely precious time out of your extremely busy lives, I'm sure, to come and spend some time with us tonight, this evening, to listen to what we have to say, what IDC Northeast and our respected guest speakers have to say about this very important hot topic of sexual grooming. That tonight is an extremely important event for a number of reasons. And I'm sure you'll all agree that this is not only a sensitive topic, but it's also a hot topic at the moment, which a lot of the mainstream media outlets are talking about, and also many politicians. So let's just very quickly, I want to spend a few moments talking about what the purpose of tonight's program is. Tonight's program, I have to clarify right from the beginning that this is not an apology on behalf of the Muslim community for what the actions and crimes are for some individuals who happen to be Muslim. This is not an apology. What this is, we're hoping tonight to have an open discussion to deal with this very important topic which affects every single one of us, certainly those who have children. So anyone who has children, certainly this is an issue which affects them. People who don't have children, it affects you too. And you're going to hear why it affects you also from what our guest speakers are going to be talking about. I'm hoping that tonight we're going to dispel any myths and any misconceptions that you may have formed based upon what the mainstream media and mainstream politicians have been talking about. I'm hoping that we're going to give you the correct Islamic perspective on this very important issue, to put things in check, and hopefully, well, in reality, we want to try and set the record straight a little bit as well after tonight's program, rather. The second thing is we want to challenge the current narrative that is out there, and hopefully by the end of this evening, discuss some practical solutions on how to deal with sexual abuse across the board as a societal problem that we must collectively deal with. Also, you probably have heard the reports in the media, from Rochdale to Oxford to the more recent Rotherham report, and you probably heard some of the politicians who are constantly talking about Asian men grooming young white girls. And the way that they talk about it is as if it's only Asian men and only young white girls. And this is something that we hopefully are going to address in tonight's program. And like I said, hopefully set the record straight as well. And it seems to be, it seems to be a bit of a propaganda war in some regard, but it also seems to be that every single thing that is bad in this society, the Muslims are to blame somehow for any crime that takes place. It's got to be the Muslims' fault, or Islam's to blame for it. And that's why we have a very mixed and diverse lineup of speakers to try and deal with some of these issues that we are constantly hearing in the mainstream media. I hope that tonight's discussion will allow us to look beyond the headlines and look beyond what we see and hear in our everyday lives and put things in a bit more perspective. Because the bottom line is we want to deal with this issue not only as a community within the Muslims, but across the board in the whole of the Northeast, from everyone. And the only way that we believe that we can do that is if we all understand each other and understand what the problems are, so we can address and find some good quality solutions. So tonight's program is going to be split, as you can see, into, hopefully, if we can stick to the timelines, we're going to be splitting it into a number of different sections. So we're going to be talking about the Islamic perspective of sexual abuse, and that's why we've invited one of the local imams from one of the local mosques here in Newcastle, who will be talking about Islam's condemnation of sexual abuse. Then we have two representatives from the National Working Group against child sexual exploitation. And then we have Ilyas Kurmani, who will be talking about protecting all of our children, as the final guest speaker for this evening.